Welcome to Lesson 6 on classifications of airspace. We will cover categories A through G, air traffic services requirements, and operational separation standards. The airspace classification framework is based on ICAO and SCRA standards. Airspace is divided into 7 classes. Classes A through E are controlled airspace, while F and G are uncontrolled. Core parameters defining each class include permitted flight types, separation responsibility, and continuous radio status. We begin with high-level controlled airspace, focusing on classes A, B, and C, where separation mandates are the most restrictive. Class A is the most restrictive category, typically used for high-altitude transcontinental airways. Only instrument flight rules, or IFR, flights are permitted, and ATC provides separation for all IFR traffic. Continuous two-way radio communication and explicit ATC clearance are mandatory. Class B airspace allows both IFR and visual flight rules, or VFR flights, providing universal protection with active ATC separation for all combinations of traffic. Continuous two-way radio communication and mandatory clearance are required. Speed limits are configured locally, though not restricted by default. Class C airspace introduces an IFR-VFR asymmetry in separation rules. IFR flights are separated from all traffic, but VFR flights are only separated from IFR flights, not other VFR traffic. Clearance is mandatory for entry, and VFR flights must adhere to a maximum speed of 250 knots IAS below 10,000 feet AMSL. Next, we examine intermediate controlled airspace, classes D and E, which are the primary environments for regional airport terminal zones. Class D airspace is the baseline for regional terminal zones. IFR and VFR flights require ATC clearance, and continuous two-way radio contact is mandatory. ATC actively separates IFR flights from other IFR traffic only. VFR traffic receives clear traffic information upon request, but no separation. Class E airspace is a hybrid regime. IFR flights are subject to ATC clearance and continuous radio tracking, receiving separation from other IFR traffic. VFR flights can enter freely without clearance or radio contact, receiving no traffic separation. The speed restriction of 250 knots IAS below 10,000 feet AMSL applies to all. Finally, we analyze uncontrolled airspace, classes F and G, where collision avoidance relies fundamentally on the see and avoid principle. Class F is a legacy classification, allowing both IFR and VFR. IFR traffic receives air traffic advisory services for safe spacing. VFR traffic receives flight information service only with optional radio. Class G is completely uncontrolled. There is no ATC separation, and collision avoidance is solely the pilot's responsibility via see and avoid. This master matrix summarizes the ICAO airspace services, detailing the flight types, separation provided, service type, speed limit, radio contact, and ATC clearance requirements for all classes from A to G.